What's good? What's good? What's good? Yogis. Grateful for another year. About to turn 36 tomorrow, mañana. But capping off this, I can say, sacred year, the snake year. So I'm super grateful. 12 times 3, 36. Every 12th year, going through the Chinese zodiacs, just alchemizing those divine frequencies. So wherever you are, just being relaxing and just cultivating, co-creating with the divine universe, our quantum entangled thoughts. My prayers are out to you for safety, protection, limitless, unbinded DNA light code upgrades as we soak in this light right now. Whether we're inside or outside, we can just soak it in through our pineal gland and just allowing that deep breath even when we're sitting down to circulate our spinal fluid and just allow that Christ oil to rise, percolate with our pineal gland as we stay detox in our bloodstream, as our bloodstream interacts with our pineal gland, and as we detox and instill good thoughts within the water that we drink and that we speak with. So when you're drinking water or you're drinking a cup of coffee with water in it or tea, cheers. We want to just think happy thoughts, billionaire mindset, trillionaire mindset. For me, when I turned 33, I was just like, God, anew, allow me to be a divine vessel of your glory. Allow me to sacrifice myself as Jesus, Yeshua did for the church, for humanity, and instill those thoughts within the water so that when we consume it, we consume good thoughts, and then we get those divine fractals that culminate and compound within us. So we've got good mental thoughts, persistent quantum entangled with the water that's permeating throughout all of our cells and our organs, and then just allowing us to be that much more fruitful, allowing that tingling sensation in our bodies so we can just manifest whatever we want, manifest that destiny, that quantum entangled prosperity wherever we are. So think happy thoughts, understand your posture. Am I slouching? Am I leaning too much far forward? Check in with the spine, forward, backwards, left, and right. Every morning, every second, and just compounding gains. So you're going to get challenges every day, but every day is our present day, our gift, our eternal gift of life. And if we get the chance to wake up, we should be super grateful because not many others do. Many have fallen, and we still keep rising. So as long as we have this opportunity to share and care, let's keep cultivating those compound gains. It's about to be spring right now. Spring is officially sprung. We've got a brand new year, brand new summer coming in. Cultivate what you want for this next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, 10 years plan, and then execute that daily. No matter what comes up, no matter if you're feeling at your peak level, if you're just feeling groggy and just wanna pull that ripcord, just relax, come back to your breath, come back to that present moment, and just take it one breath at a time, one thought at a time. We can only entertain one thought at a time, really, so you just want to make it as positive as possible so that we can cultivate it in. We can call in that divine light code from the stars, from our sun, the star, and from the moon. All that light that permeates throughout every single bit of this matter that we see. All these collapsed light particles that make up our wall, that make up our face, our body, make up the headphones that I'm wearing, make up the microphone, make up the water. All of that we see as we become the observers in this whole quantum entanglement grand tapestry. So fear not. Many are called, but few are chosen. And the great thing is that we are all chosen should we choose and be that free ill will, negate that away, and choose life, choose prosperity, choose better, choose that was then, this is now. And we have the opportunity to cultivate and manifest and really manipulate the energy around us. If we get negative energy, just take it as the quantum entanglement sign that is something that you need to alchemize, and don't get too caught up on it, especially if you're applying for a job, or if you're applying for a date, or if you're applying for a new social media. Just take it as it is and just have the prosperity thought as the end goal, and then understand the incremental steps that you need to take to compound those gains. It's not going to be always easy. It's not always going to be all sugar plum and fairies, but we have the opportunity to alchemize it, and that's a challenge. So the more negative we get, the more that can fuel us to be positive and to alchemize that for betterment. Just like the negatives, they want us to be drained, and they want us to give the negativity back to them so that they can consume that and be bolstered on their narcissistic conundrum of abuse. So we can just negate that thought, negate that opportunity for them, and see that opportunity as our haters are going to always be there for us. They're always going to be fuel for us because we embarked on this soul contract. So it's not supposed to be easy. This could be your HE double hockey sticks, or it can be your heavens, your multiple heavens, and just understand that we are the creator. We have that divine capacity to be better, to be fruitful, to really enjoy what we want to do, and just understand that we are the divine. We are the creator. We are whole. We are enough. We can do whatever we want should we choose to embark upon those paths and take those incremental steps. We all started from the crib. We all started from the womb. None of us could walk straight out of the birth channel. So we can understand that we all had to learn. We all had to keep trying, whether it was tying our shoes, whistling, learn how to whistle. I know my younger sister, she could whistle before me, and so it's either we we call it in, call in those projections, or we call in prosperity and the will power that we can do it. Being cognizant, of course, of the gematria, just the words ill will, prosperity, bless, trying to negate the word bless, be less, and instead probably replace it with something. I like to replace it with gifted. Gifted be the Lord. Gifted be us. Gifted is the man that not walketh in the counsel of the ungodly. So when we say bless, be less, why would we want to be less when we can be more? We can be prosperity. We can be abundance. We can be limitless quantum entanglement, good vibes, manifesting, co-creating with the universe. And instead, they want to project on us the fear, but we are going to be fearless. We're going to fear less. Fear not. No fear. Because we are abundant. We are prosperity. We have the opportunity to be a benevolent creator with the universe, with the divine. We are gifted that in our DNA receptors remember everything. And this is our opportunity to really show the universe, show the God of God, our host, our creator, our great spirit, that we are empowered, that we are a just servant of the greater good, of humanity, of everything that we see and observe. We are in control of that. We have the control, and so trying to be cognizant of how much you are polluting your bloodstream with over-the-counter medicines, with negative water thoughts as we drink our water and drink our beverages. How much water also are you consuming compared to other beverages? Because our whole body needs water. So if we've got 80% coffee or 80% beer or 80% anything greater than 50% water in our body, we need to be cognizant of how we can alchemize that, because we're already playing chemistry, biochemistry with our body, with the food that we consume, with the water that we drink, and the other liquids that we drink. So be cognizant of how that impacts your pineal gland, how it may calcify your pineal gland, especially if we're using fluoride toothpaste, fluoride in our water already. So it's hard to get away from that. Microplastics in our water and our foods. And just being cognizant of what can you do today to really detox from those, whether it's buying a BPA-free water bottle and just refilling that, getting an alkaline water filter, Brita water filter, every little bit counts, and just instilling those happy thoughts. Just like the placebo effect, just like Mike's Secret Stuff, when we're thinking about Space Jam and Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny is giving us that secret stuff. It's just water. The biggest thing is having that mental throughput to say that this is going to help me out. This is bringing me prosperity. This is adding to me, not taking away. So understand what is taking away, and most importantly, what is negating that third eye. When you're walking around, when you're going throughout your day, when you have opportunities to close your eyes, be grateful, and then just also just bring that focus to your temple and that third eye, because we've got those light receptors within our third eye, our pineal gland. So we want to take care of that just as much as we take care of our regular eyes by detoxing the water, detoxing the blood that directly interacts with that benevolent pineal gland, because that's your superpower. This is your supercomputer. Our whole nervous system is quantum entangled to release those good vibes into the universe and also amongst others, so you can really maximize your aura, that electromagnetic field around you that your body persists, especially with your heartbeat. I'm so grateful that our hearts allow us to wake up and keep beating whether we wanted to or not. So grateful for that autonomic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system, and just being able to cultivate that and just give it appreciation. Because even me, I had shingles. I was super stressed out during college. Sophomore year, changed my major, going from biology pre-med to computer science, and never even knew what computer science was, and just all the weight of the world that you can think about on pressure, from changing sports to changing career, and just trying to make sure that I graduate on time, but also trying to be a viable contribution to society, having a campus job, and then also just that opportunity to be better, to receive higher education, and then to also embark on the fact that I chose to change my major. I chose to embark on something new that resonated within me when I was just working on campus at John Carroll, delivering mail around to all the admin buildings, and all I wanted to do was just, get paid. But then at the end of the day, I saw a person with the greatest office, RIP Ross Dawson, and he had a bunch of Mac computers, and I was just mesmerized by the cleanliness of the room and of the office compared to a lot of the John Carroll admin staffs are just paper on paper, just wasting paper and just cluttered offices, and it didn't resonate with me. It was more of a negative resonant frequency. But this one resonated with me, and then I got a job with him doing audiovisual on campus that summer, and then really embarked on that. Wow, this technology can be a good thing. And even when I was just on campus doing audiovisual, and then in my free time watching YouTube videos, and 14 years later, YouTube University is still a great asset for all of us. But most importantly, it's just that drive, that personal drive to be better. Like for football, when I walked on at John Carroll, I was just saw it as an opportunity to show and prove it to myself, but also putting in after hour practices, running my routes on the field when there was no lights on, and just making sure that I had that muscle memory and just doing everything I could to maximize that free time. And it's great to play video games as a breather. It's great to call friends and talk to them or text them, but don't make that your life. Don't make that your projections. Make sure that you're cultivating where your purpose is, why you have this soul contract here, and just really empower yourself up. So I pledge to you that the rest of my life, for sure, I'm grateful to make it 36 years, but I'm going to give it my all to serve humanity, to serve you. So let me know in the comments. Let me know anything I can on any other social media platforms, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, on the podcast, how I can help you out, how I can help you eliminate any of the grogginess, how I can help you eliminate any dis-ease in your body, because we don't need to have dis-ease, we don't need to have cancer, we don't need to have any illness. It's all projections, they're all resonant frequencies that we can noise cancel out, should we choose to do it. So my pledge to you is I choose to noise cancel out those negatives and give as much as me, pour as much as me into all of you as I can, and make sure that this year is going to be a benevolent, fantastic year. We're going to make sure that we're alchemizing any negativity for humanity, and we're going to make sure that we're putting that, reinvesting that, and just churning that into the most prosperous, abundant superpower for all of us to utilize. Because we're all in this together. We win together. We are the soul collective. We are here for humanity. And we have this opportunity to turn it from HE double hockey sticks into heaven on heaven on heaven on heaven. So fear not. Even all of us, we're all shades of the primary colors. There's no black and white. There's just shades of the primary color, different mixtures. But we all have the same soul, encompassing and fruitfully light particles collapse into what we see as our bodies. So be appreciative of yourself. Be appreciative of the soul contract that you embarked upon, and don't ever get down on yourself. Don't ever allow any negativity to resonate within you, because that might persist the disease, that might persist the illness, and you're better than that. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself from any distress, but most of all, you can give yourself the discernment to eliminate those factors that might compound and try to be catalysts to those distress and those illnesses by cutting any karmic cycles, any karmic attachments to vices, to people, to entities that are not serving you, that are not serving your divine mission, your divine prosperity. So whatever you believe in yourself first and foremost. Believe in yourself that you can heal yourself, and also that you are a part of all of us, and that no matter where you go on earth, in the universe, and even after, that you're always going to be within the good vibe of the soul collective. And whether you believe in reincarnation or just end of this life, damnation, understand that it's better to go out like a winner, not a not a not a whiner. So put a smile on, drink as much water as possible, and if you're drinking other beverages, just make sure you try and drink 2-to-1 water to whatever other beverage, or 3-to-1 water and whatever beverage. That way you're always flushing your body out, and that way you can keep going, whether it's a 3-night bender, 3-day bender, or up for 72 hours studying and grinding, or 24 hours straight just trying to maximize as much coding and programming as you can. Learn as many languages as you can. There's plenty of apps out there. There's plenty of books out there. Plenty of free resources. This is the most abundant time we have right now in humanity to learn as much as we can, to collaborate with as many as we can. And we shouldn't be out there destroying humanity. We should be out there sharing and caring as much as possible. I believe in you, and I'm grateful that you believe in me. So let's have a fantastic year. And namaste, namaste, namaste. Let's do big things. Big things. Call me anytime. I'm here for you. Channeling, being the prosperity, and taking the blunt of any of the narcissistics that want to come out and shed us. Any of the occult that want to come and be still narcissistic and try and have their God complexes conquer humanity. It is not anymore. That day is gone. These are the days of prosperity. These are the days of abundance. These are the days of wealth, health, and beautiful love. Unconditional love for all of us, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, whether disabled or fully enabled. We are here spreading unconditional love so that we can heal humanity, so we can raise the vibration, and so that we can be the I am of I am. Living beings, humans, light beings. So I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Maxflowyoga, namaste, namaste, namaste. Set those good vibes up and just have a fantastic day. I appreciate you all. Namaste, namaste, namaste.